Hello everybody. I am going to do a quick shakedown video on all the gear that I'm going to bring on an upcoming hike in about a month. The beginning of October on Columbus Day weekend. I'm planning on going with some friends to do the Pemi Loop for 3 nights, 4 days. And I thought it would be a good idea to go over some of my gear because I just weighed it and I'm about 20 pounds base weight, which is really too much. So without further ado, I'll go over my big 3 first, I guess. My tent is the Big Agnes Fly Creek 2. I don't use a footprint. I leave it at home, and this time I'm going to be bringing the little rock bags. So my stakes are a little bit heavier this time because I hear that there's tent platforms instead of stakeouts. This is my sleeping bag, or top quilt actually, from Light and Equipment, Revelation 20 degree bag. And that's my stuff sack that I use to put all my clothes in, including my bag in. I got my pack, which is the Osprey Exos. I take the top off. I feel like I can save a couple ounces that way. I put a little extra things on that I like to have. It's just a small flashlight, handy for looking in the bag or if it gets dark out. A small knife and a small carabiner, and then my little bear bell. That's for my wife's sanity. Here I have my Neo Air mattress. It's crinkly, but it's comfy and warm. I also have my pillow. It's the large size Sea to Summit Aerios, I think they call it. Kind of a luxury item. Well, really my luxury item is this right here. It's a little bit over a pound, and it's a knockoff version of the Hillinox Zero chair. I have a little sit pad here. I probably won't be bringing that since my base weight is so high. This is my puffy. It's a Patagonia hooded down puffy. And my gloves, it's lined with the heat material inside here. Keeps my hands nice and warm. And then my beanie. Okay, sleeping gear. I have my sleeping clothes is my Under Armour long johns, and then these Iniji toe socks, which I really like. My spare underwear. Camp gear, which I probably am going to be changing because my base weight is so high. I have these zip-off pants, which I'll probably bring. Those are the REI Sahara, and then the REI Sahara button-down shirt I'll probably leave, and I'll change it up. I'm planning on getting one of the Vormy hooded long sleeves, a lot lighter, I think. These are my camp socks, or spare socks. They're smart wool, and a belt, my Crocs for camp. My rain gear. This is my Marmot Precip. I have the Sea to Summit pack cover, and Frog Tog pants, and then a brim to keep the rain off my face. Okay, back over here. Okay, my bear bag and line, and that's where my food will be. I have my toiletry kit. I have this is a towel, which I'll probably bring the smaller one given the size. This I don't think I'm going to bring. This is the Survive Outdoors Longer survival blanket, and this is a first aid / survival kind of repair kit that I put together. It's got all kinds of stuff. This stuff is great for chafing. This is a little tent sleeve in case I break a pole. some ibuprofen's in there, pencil, safety glue, super glue, some gauze pads, matches, little compass in there, I think, some line, and fishing stuff. There's a permethrin pump for bug juice. So into my gadgets here, I like this, especially the time of year that I'm going when it's getting darker sooner. Little blow up lamp. My headlamp, it's just a Petzl. It's a really old version of the Petzl. This is nice to fix gear with. I might not take it though because it's a little heavy. This is to charge my GoPro, and this is a tripod for my GoPro, which I'm going to be trying to do some time-lapse videos, which I'm starting to get into. Alright, my cook kit. This is the heat that I use for cooking. I've changed over several times now, different styles of cook kits. So I'll go over this one real quick. This is my koozie. I just put together a koozie. I typically do freezer bag cooking. It's a bandana to help pick up when it's hot. And I do the cat can stove, which I really like and I've used for quite a while now. Mini Bic. And this is a MSR Titan pot. Inside I have a windscreen and a little scrubber, and then this goes on the bottom underneath the stove. So that's my cook kit there. This is a long-handled spoon and just a cup to have coffee in the morning, which I may leave. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay, my hydration or water filter system that I have has kind of been refined over the years. I've started with the Sawyer 2-liter gravity filter, which is pretty convenient for me now, because what I do is I just leave this 3-liter platypus bladder right in my bag. I never take it out. And what I do is I'll fill up this 2-liter with dirty water, and I will unplug the mouthpiece, which I've kind of designed myself with a quick connect here, and the quick connect hooks right into the gravity filter, and then this obviously covers it, keeps it clean. The little magnetic thing helps to keep it on my chest, and that way I can drink lots and lots of water without problems. And I know the 3 liters seems big, but I don't necessarily have to fill it up all the way, and what's a couple extra ounces on the size of the liter. I bring this to fill up with any kind of like juice or drink mix kind of stuff. And what I'll be wearing, okay, I have my trekking poles. They're the REI trekking poles, which I like, and I've gone through a couple of them, but I can't seem to get away from the cork grip and the reasonable price. I attach my GoPro to it, which is convenient for like as a selfie stick kind of style thing. These are my shoes, which I've recently switched over to trail runners. I started 20 years ago wearing big, huge, heavy hiking boots, and slowly started to move towards these trail runner style. These are New Balance Hero Fresh Foam, and I put the Super Feet inside, which I really like the Super Feet. I'm going to try these gaiters out this time. They're called OR Salamanders. They're a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller. I have smaller ones, but I don't like them because you have to slip them over the top. But I see how that is. I like wearing gaiters. It keeps my feet dry, and in the morning with the dew. Buff. This is the merino wool buff. This is my head, and I'll wear that on my neck. And this is my my bandana, which I wear on my head, keep the sweat out. Underwear, darn tough socks, and then Under Armour shorts and a t-shirt to wear. I think that's it. So that's about 20 pounds there, worth of stuff. I'd appreciate if anybody wants to criticize or tell me to leave something behind, but I think I have an idea of what I'm going to be leaving behind. So, alright, thank you, and maybe I'll come back with another one.